Hello everyone, myself Dinesh Dangar and today we will discuss thyroid disorders. See, while coming to the thyroid disorders, they are the common problems and for that the symptoms can be or may be because of over or the under function of the thyroid gland. જો જ્યારે આપણે કન્સિડર કરીએ છીએ થાઇરોઇડ ગ્લેન્ડ, વેર એક્ઝેક્ટલી ઇટ ઇઝ પ્રેઝન્ટેડ? ઇટ પ્રેઝન્ટ્સ ઇન નેક રિજિયન, રાઈટ, સરાઉન્ડિંગ ટુ ટ્રેકિયા. આપણી જે શ્વાસનળી છે એમની આજુબાજુમાં એમની ફરતે દેટ ઇઝ વોટ અપર સાઇડની અંદર જે છે અથવા તો જે સરાઉન્ડિંગ્સ જે છે દેટ ઇઝ વોટ થાઇરોઇડ એન્ડ લોઅર એમની જે બેક સાઇડ જે છે દેટ ઇઝ વોટ ઇઝ ધી પેરાથાઇરોઇડ ગ્લેન્ડ. Here in cases of thyroid gland or while considering thyroid, right, here in these cases what kinds of disorders can be seen? Here we will have a 4 different diseases of the specific disorders which may have a directly or indirectly relevance with the thyroid. One is hyperthyroidism, next one hypothyroidism, goiter and the Graves disease. See, in many cases with thyroid disorders, the major problem that is their secretions. While coming to their secretions, it may enhances or it may decreases, leading to hyperthyroidism and the hypothyroidism. First thing, that is hyperthyroidism, or we can call it as thyrotoxicosis. See, while considering hyperthyroidism, it is an example of hypermetabolic clinical and the biochemical state. And as name indicates, it is hyperthyroidism. એટલે કહેવાનો મતલબ શું છે? Thyroidism. See, we won't much go in detail with the thyroid and how exactly the T3 and T4 will be formed, right? Because these are all things already we have studied during our first semester, where we had a discussion on the iodide trapping and that how exactly T3 and T4 will be formulated and their physiology with their role in cases of metabolism. Okay, so one thing is sure that in cases of hyperthyroidism, the level of those secretions will be increased, or there will be an excess production of thyroid hormone. બરાબર, થાઇરોઇડ હોર્મોન જે છે એ વધારે રિલીઝ થતા હોય છે. See, thyroid hormone includes T3 and T4, right? Because it gives generally a increase in both, that is T3 and T4 level. Again, generally while considering the T3 is greater than that of the T4 in cases of their secretion. બરાબર, અહીંયા T3 નું જે છે secretion વધારે થતું હોય છે as compared to the T4. And see, metabolism in all body organs increases because they are associated with the metabolism. બોડીની અંદર બધા અથવા તો બધી જે સિસ્ટમ્સ જે છે, જે બધા ઓર્ગન્સ જે છે, they may have a kind of many metabolic activities, and again T3 and T4 may have a directly or indirectly actions on their metabolic activities, right? Even it can stimulate the heart, leading to increase in heart rate, stroke volume, cardiac output and the blood flow. While considering the hyperthyroidism, it increases the sympathetic nervous system activity. It increases the protein synthesis and the degradation of the same, right? So overall, while considering hyperthyroidism, it increases the metabolic activities performed by the each and individual cell and the tissues. Well, again it can be monitored, again it will be monitored with the kinds of different systems. Okay, what are the causes? કયા કયા reasons જે છે કે જેમના કારણે hyperthyroidism અથવા તો thyrotoxicosis જે છે જોવા મળે છે? See, remember this word, thyrotoxicosis, because in cases of GTU they may ask in cases of multiple choice questions, what is hyperthyroidism, whether it is thyrotoxicosis or the cretinism or Graves disease or anything else, right? So remember, hyperthyroidism can be termed as a thyrotoxicosis because in this case there will be a thyroid toxicity, right? or toxicity may be produced due to the over secretion of thyroid. So while considering the cause, the major thing that is the autoimmune disorders like Graves' disease, mostly in cases of 76% cases of hyperthyroidism. It may be because of the Graves' disease. It mainly affects female more than the male, and the age could be ranging between 20 to 40, and it involves IgG onto autoantibodies which specifically bind to the thyroid stimulating hormone. See, when it binds with the thyroid stimulating hormones, see, name indicates thyroid stimulating hormones or thyroid stimulating receptors. It in turns activities or in turn increase in release of T3 and T4. Further, it leads to gland hyperfunction and leading to have a inflammation of it. It may be because of the toxic adenoma and toxic multinodal goiter. Might be because of viral thyroiditis. That is what the D quervians, right? And in that case, fever can be observed. Maybe because of exogenous iodine inhalation. Might be because of neonatal thyrotoxicosis in cases of infants. And there are certain drugs which can cause this hyperthyroidism as well as hypothyroidism on the basis of the concentration of drug they may be using. That is what the amiodarone. Remember this amiodarone. The only responsible drug can lead to have a hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism both. TSH secreting pituitary adenoma. Again, it may be like we can say a rare type of cancer. Okay. Next is while considering the symptoms, what kinds of symptoms they may have or patients may have. One thing that is here on the basis of image, you can see that there will be a extreme weight loss. Next, we can consider that they may have a high intensity towards the food, or they may have a increased satiety level. Next, a person may feel any cardiovascular complications. Here we can see that person may feel some kinds of CNS depression and may have that exhaustive nature, or they personally feel that he or she had a lot of work and may feel exhausted, and can seen again in their reactions, the way they used to react toward any situation, right? So these are all the symptoms. There are certain signs even you can see here in finger, right? The finger, the way it looks. Next is on hair and the scalp and the neck region, especially it can be seen inflamed or the enlargement of the thyroid gland. You can see that the way the person used to see, right? The movement of eyeball, and we can see the condition of the lower extremities and in palm region of the upper extremities. So these are all the signs of hyperthyroidism. Okay. Next comes to the diagnosis. Here in cases of diagnostic parameter, we will use thyroid stimulating hormone as a major parameter. What could be the normal range? The normal range will be between 0.5 to 5 microunit per ml. If that thyroid stimulating hormone if it is suppressed, then it can be hyperthyroid. If it is elevated, it can cause hypothyroid. Right? These are the factors which further lead to have a release of thyroid hormone. Next, if TSH abnormal, request free T4. If it is elevated, there will be a hyperthyroid or hypothyroidism. If it is suppressed, there will be a hypothyroidism. Next, certain blood tests can be performed for their autoantibodies, like specifically thyroid autoantibodies. We can go ahead with the anti-thyroid peroxidase antibodies test. I can go with the thyroid stimulating hormone receptor antibodies that can be done in Graves' disease too. And here USS thyroid can be measured, and it can further detect nodules up to the less than or more than or equal to generally 3 mm, and isotope scan can be used, and chest X-ray can be performed for any kind of retrosternal expansion or the tracheal compression. Okay, next is etiopathogenesis. See, hyperthyroidism may be caused by many diseases, but the three most common causes, right? જે ત્રણ main cause જે છે, that is behind the development of hyperthyroidism. That is, one is Graves' disease, or we can call it as diffuse toxic goiter. Next, that is toxic multinodular goiter, and third one, that is toxic adenoma. Here, while considering the thyroid stimulating hormone, that is specifically from the pituitary hormone, their hypersecretion may have a role, but it may happen that it may not be involved in all the cases of hypersecretion of thyroid regulating hormone as well as for thyroid stimulating hormone. Even there are certain other chances, that is thyroiditis, that is inflammation of it, or due to the infection, there may be inflammation of the thyroid. There may be metastatic tumors of the thyroid, stroma ovary, congenital hyperthyroidism, specifically in the cases of newborn. Again, in cases of newborn with a mother who is suffering from Graves' disease. And lastly, by the excessive doses of the thyroid hormones. So again, there will be a question that when or in which conditions the thyroid hormones will be injected to the patients, or it will be provided in cases of hypothyroidism, right? જ્યારે hypothyroidism લેવામાં આવે છે, hypothyroidism જોવામાં આવે છે, અને એ કેસની અંદર જો એમને થાઇરોઇડ ઇન્જેક્શન્સ આપવામાં આવે છે તો થાઇરોઇડ આપવામાં આવે છે, રાઈટ? તો એ કેસની અંદર શું થશે, થાઇરોઇડનું હોર્મોનનું આપવામાં આવતા હોય હોર્મોન, તો એમના કેસની અંદર એ લેવલ જે છે ડ્રાસ્ટિકલી વધતું હોય છે, and it can further lead to have hyperthyroidism, or the iodine, specifically called Jod-Basedow disease. Okay, so that is all about the hyperthyroidism. Now we will go ahead with the next point, that is hypothyroidism. So remember, hypothyroidism can be termed as a cretinism or the congenital hypothyroidism. Remember, hypothyroidism can be termed as cretinism. See here, it is just exactly opposite to the hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism was a hypermetabolic clinical state. Here, hypothyroidism is hypometabolic clinical state, and which further may be results from the inadequate production of the thyroid hormones, or if at all thyroid hormone is releasing, their supply may be inadequate. And in many cases, like in rare cases, it can be seen with the resistance of the thyroid hormone. So here there are two clinical manifestations. One is cretinism, and it is the development of severe hypothyroidism in the cases of or during the infancy and the childhood. So that's why it is called as a cretinism. Next one, that is myxedema. It is the adulthood hypothyroidism. બરાબર, બે વસ્તુ યાદ રાખજો, cretinism and myxedema. Cretinism can be seen in the infants and the childhood. નાના બાળકોમાં જોવા મળે છે, whereas in the cases of myxedema, it can be seen in adulthood. Okay, what are the causes or what are the reasons that can lead to have hypothyroidism? The major drawback here, or the major component, and all of you may have heard about iodine. So whenever there will be an deficiency of iodine, it can causes hypothyroidism, and nowadays this specific problem occurs in worldwide. And there are certain other causes, like there are certain autoimmune mediated, right? Autoimmune જે છે સિસ્ટમ જે છે, અથવા તો ઇમ્યુન સિસ્ટમની અંદર જે ડેફિશિયન્સી જોવા મળે, અથવા તો ઇમ્યુન સિસ્ટમનું જે રેગ્યુલેશન અથવા તો એમનું જે કંટ્રોલ જે છે, એ કેસની અંદર ઓટો ઇમ્યુન ડિસીઝીસ જોવા મળતા હોય છે, રાઈટ? તો એ કેસની અંદર એમનું જે એક્ઝામ્પલ છે, that is what Hashimoto's thyroiditis, where it includes the B lymphocytes, that is the part of the WBC cells, right? Those 5 cells, that is neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocytes, and monocytes. In that specific lymphocyte, there will be two types, B lymphocytes and the T lymphocytes. So here, B lymphocytes invade the thyroid granules. In cases of heterogenic પોસ્ટ થાઇરોઇડેક્ટોમી ઓર ડ્યુ ટુ ધી રેડિયો આયોડિન ટ્રીટમેન્ટ. બરાબર, કોઈ જો આયોડિન ટ્રીટમેન્ટ્સ, રેડિયો આયોડિન ટ્રીટમેન્ટ્સ આપવામાં આવેલી હોય છે, they with the help of iodine isotopes, right? It could be iodine 121, I-121, I-131. So here again further there are certain drugs which can lead to have a hypothyroidism, like specific anti-thyroid drug might be because of lithium, and the next one that is what same for the same cause for the hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism, that is amiodarone. Next, even we can consider severe infection as a cause. Next is trauma to the thyroid or the pituitary or the hypothalamus, right? In this case pituitary and hypothalamus, it will be present in central nervous system below the cerebral cortex. And next is it might be because of the pituitary tumor, which is a master gland. Okay, what are the symptoms? While considering symptoms, it is just exactly opposite to the hyperthyroidism, where we have seen that in that case is the extreme weight loss was seen. Here in these cases there will be extreme weight gain. Next is person may feel sleepy or tired, right? Next is he or she may have a stomach pain, or they may feel a kind of heaviness. Next is alcohol consumption, and the what we can say like abnormal stages of the person, where actually it may be because of due to any kind of psychiatric disorder, right? Okay, coming to the signs, here you can see that signs for the hypothyroidism, even it can be seen in ECG with that P wave, QRS complex, and T wave. And see, you can see that in lower extremities they are inflamed, and due to the myxedema or the non-pitting edema secretion. Okay, with low metabolism, metabolites build up inside the cells, which further increases the mucus and water, leading to cellular edema. Here there will be a formation of mucus, and that mucus, see here, overall metabolic activities are reduced. So ultimately the products which may be formulated or formed by the each and individual cell and tissues, it will remain inside that specific cell only. So what it will do, it forms gathering of the fluid over there or in that specific particular cell, which causes cellular edema. And edema changes subject's appearance. It involves any system, and further it can be seen with the change in their morphology. There will be a non-pitting edema appears everywhere, especially around the eyes, hands, feet, and the between shoulder blades. See, what is that non-pitting edema? Actually, non-pitting edema is a word where we can see that, see, while you can test it even. See, just press your skin or the layer of the skin. At very same time, you can see that surrounding liquid may be rushed towards the other direction, or we can see like that there will be a movement of fluid from one segment to another segment while pressing the skin. Once you remove your hand or once you remove your finger, very same time again there will be a backflow of the fluid and the area will be restored. But in cases of non-pitting edema, it cannot be done or it cannot be seen. So there will not be any type of movement of fluid while suppressing the skin. Tongue may become more thick, and again there will be a formation of edema in larynx, that is what the ultimately what we can say that the voice box, and voice may become more husky. Okay, what are the complications of hypothyroidism? While considering the complications of hypothyroidism, that is myxedema, it is the major problem that can be seen with the lower extremities in patients of thyroiditis or the hypothyroidism. બરાબર, જે લોઅર એક્સ્ટ્રીમિટી જે પગ જે છે just like what we can say just like an elephantitis. બરાબર, હાથી પગો થયો અને એ ટાઈપનો એમનો જે ટાઈપનો એપિરિયન્સ હોય છે એ ટાઈપનું એપિરિયન્સ જે છે લોઅર એક્સ્ટ્રીમિટીઝની અંદર જોવા મળતું હોય છે ડ્યુ ટુ ધી hypothyroidism. There will be a thyroid storm. In many cases, it forms a thyroid storm and the thyroid cancer. So, this is the end of this specific video. Okay, so what we had a discussion? We had a discussion on hyperthyroidism and the hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism can be termed as thyrotoxicosis. Ultimately, what is it? It is toxicity, or there will be an toxic amount of thyroid will be released by the thyroid gland itself. Whereas in the cases of hypothyroidism, there will be a deficiency of the T3 and T4, leading to slowdown of the all those metabolic activities which will be carried out by the cells and tissues and governed by the each individual organ system. So this is the end of the today's class. Thank you very much.